Howdy ho there, my lovelies. Welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shorty Fawn, and you know what? It's time for a Dollar Tree deal dinner. Yay, hooray! We're having Dollar Tree a la King. Let me show you what we got going on. None of these items are frozen or fresh. They are all pantry staples. I think this is a really fun little dinner. So what I found was Hungry Jack potatoes. These are au gratin, and it's dehydrated potatoes and a sauce. Serves a family of 5. Yay, hooray. I also found 1 can of frozen French style green beans, harvest cut. I'm not sure what that means, but yay, green beans. I like them. And then I found 2 cans of Swanson Chicken-A-La King, and it's like a soup. And it is made with white and dark meat chicken-A-La King. Chicken-A-La King is something that my dad used to make, and we enjoyed it. And when I was reading the back of this can, the very first ingredient is chicken stock, and then the second ingredient was chicken meat. Because I was looking at a little tiny 4-ounce can of chicken, and I'm thinking 4 ounces, that's not really enough. And you know that probably half of it is going to be chicken juice that I would be obligated to put in just to get the, servings in. So I am hoping to be really pleasantly surprised when I open these. I am hoping for at least 4 ounces of chicken out of this 10 ounce can. It's 10.5. So if 20.5 ounces of the Chicken-A-La King. It says there's mushrooms in there, red bell pepper, chicken, mushrooms, onion, all kinds of things I could actually pronounce and know what the heck they are. So I'm not mad at that one bit. And then this 5-ounce package of potatoes. I'm not going to use the sauce with these potatoes. I'm going to save that sauce for another day. So these, when they rehydrate, should be at least 10 ounces of potatoes. So we're almost up to 30 ounces. Then I got this can of green beans, and it's 14.5 ounces. We're going to pour off the juice, so I'm hoping for at least 10 ounces of green bean in here. And then I have a surprise topping. Love surprises. Yay, hooray. Let's get down to it. Let's make our stuff. So with this Hungry Jack potato, that's where we're going to start off at. Let's go ahead and get this puppy opened and see what it's like inside. This is a quick, easy dinner because dollar store dinners should be quick. They shouldn't produce a whole lot of dishes. They should take very little time to cook, because if you're saving money feeding your family, you do not want to blow all of your savings on your outrageous electricity bill. This is my cheese sauce. Gonna save that for another day. And then these you can't see in there. These are my potatoes. Gonna get all I can out of there. Okay, so those are my potatoes. This is my little baking dish, and I already prepared it with a little bit. I wiped a little oil on the inside so I wouldn't have to clean up too awful much. And let's go ahead and get a few other things. I am going to crack into the Chicken-A-La King because honestly, I just gotta know. I just gotta know what it's like on the inside. I read some reviews on the internet about this soup. Everyone says it's super tasty and actually has recognizable pieces of chicken in it. So I really want to see what these are like. First of all, it looks pretty rich and creamy. Kind of looks reminiscent of a chicken, cream of chicken. Okay, I'm seeing some peppers. I'm seeing some peas. Oh, I'm seeing some chunks of chicken. Okay, all right, I'm not mad. Come on, keep on going. Okay. All right, it's got some chunks of chicken in there. It's got plenty of sauce. It's got a little bit of veg. It smells really tasty. All right, let's get the other can in there too. It kind of looks like pot pie filling. Kind of looks like pot pie filling. Okay, here we go. And I would say this has about the same amount of chicken in it that one of those cans of the Kreider's, the little 4-ounce cans, it looks like it's got about 4 ounces of chicken in it. So, yeah, that's what we've got so far. Yay, hooray. And let's go ahead and open a can of green beans. And I am going to drain these green beans off because I personally do not prefer the liquid from canned vegetables. Just personal preference. You do whatever you want to do, because we are going to add one cup of water in here. Our dehydrated potatoes are going to need a little extra liquid, so you could use the water from the green beans, but like I said, it's not my preference. I'm going to go ahead and drain it off. The closest thing that I could come to this meal, when I was thinking about it, was one of those Betty Crocker home-style completes where it has the, the little cans inside, and then like the little biscuit mix, and you add water, pour the cans into a baking dish, put your, biscuit mix on top, and make kind of like a pot pie. Kind of like that, crossed with green bean casserole. And I love green bean casserole. So I am actually going to go ahead and I am going to mix the potatoes and the green beans and the Chicken-A-La King mix. And, oh, well, here's a piece of chicken. There's a piece of chicken. Yeah. I'm not mad at that at all. That's identifiable. I'm going to mix those all together. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour in 1 cup of water. And stir that all up. It says not to add water on the package, on the Swanson Chicken-A-La King can. It says do not add water, so it's not a condensed soup. But those potatoes are not going to have enough moisture to rehydrate, cook, and be delicious without that water. So I've gone ahead and added it. Here we go. That's what it looks like now. Little soupy, but not too bad. To that, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of parsley. I don't know, maybe that's a tablespoon. I am going to add a few shakes of onion powder. Evidently I did not. If you don't have onion powder, if you don't have parsley, I'm also going to go ahead and add a little bit of the granulated garlic. If you don't have any of these things, don't worry about it. Just add a little salt and pepper, which we are going to go ahead and add pepper. I'm going to stir this all up, and then I'm going to give it a quick taste, which is perfectly safe because this meal is pretty much ready to eat except for rehydrating and cooking those potatoes. But I'm going to give it a little stir up, and then I'm going to take a little taste of it to see if it does in fact need salt, because we added that water, and my water does not come out of the faucet flavored, seasoned. So it could benefit from a little tiny bit of salt. So I'm going to put a few shaky shakes on here. And then I'm going to go ahead and, where's my other spoon? Got a clean spoon. Safety first. I'm going to go ahead and stir it up. Now, that almost looks good enough to eat. I'm going to cook this for about 35 minutes in my easy bake oven at about 400 degrees. And then when it comes, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put the topping on. Yeah, there's a topping. It's going to make quite a lot. It's going to be a bake. It is not a casserole. It is a Dollar Tree a la King bake because we don't tell Andrew we're making a casserole. Everything's a bake, even if it's a casserole where you come from. At our house, it's a bake. I gotta stay out of trouble. Anyhow, I'm super excited about this. Yay, hooray. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my easy bake oven, 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. After about 30 minutes in the easy bake oven, this is what my Dollar Tree a la King looks like. And our potatoes are softened. I can see some chunks of chicken. The sauce is tightened up. Looks delicious. Now, we're just going to put on the finishing touch. And my finishing touch today is some Funions. And this is going to be my topping. I really wanted the French fried onion rings. My regular dollar store always has them in stock. But this other lesser dollar store did not. But they had Funions. And I wanted them badly enough to pay $1.25 for this 1 1/4 ounce bag because I think that the best part of a green bean casserole is the crispy onion on top, and I thought these would be an interesting alternative to that. And that's what a Funion looks like, kind of like an onion ring. Smells kind of like an onion ring. And I'm going to bet that they are going to be tasty and delicious. You, of course, could use any potato chip that you wanted. If you can find the French or the onion ring, the fried onion rings on sale at your dollar store, by all means get those. If you have a bag of Lay's in the refrigerator, in the pantry, go ahead and grab those. Save the $1.25. But I just really wanted these enough to spend the $1.25 on them. Completely optional, but I do think that this is going to just add a little certain something. And you know, we've talked about it before. Sometimes when you're on a budget, you know, just those little tiny splurges can get you through. Dollar Tree dinners, they save money. They just do. Yay, hooray. And this one's going to be delicious in addition to saving money. And you can't get better than that. Okay, my lovelies, well, this has just come out of the oven. My Funions toasted up really nice. They're still crispy and delicious. And I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and dish some up. I'm hungry. Okay, let's go ahead and dig in. I tested my potatoes. They were completely fork tender and rehydrated. I'm getting some chunks of chicken in there and plenty of sauce. Yay, hooray. All right. And that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Super excited. Presentation counts. Just get that little spiff up. There we go. Presentation counts. Yay, hooray. Got some spices, got some chicken, got some potatoes, plenty of sauce, green beans, and the Funions. So, dollar store a la King. Yay, hooray. It's delicious. It's a winner. Be good, be careful, look both ways. Thanks for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'll see you next time. Dollar store a la King. Yay, hooray.